Okay, so I'm making a motor mount, side motor mount, and I'm thinking about the best way of attaching an existing motor mount bracket, which I've actually made. I've altered it, so well, I'm altering it. I haven't altered it. I'm in the process of altering it. So I want the motor mount to be on the side of the section where the bearing hub is, and I'm just having some thoughts about it a minute. First thing I need to do is work out which direction it's going to go, because if I have to mount this on the other end, yeah, I've got to figure this out. Hang on a minute. So if this has to go clockwise, right, so I'm just checking my rotors. Right, the rotors are going clockwise basically. So clockwise. Right, so I'm going to check that motor I've got to make sure it's going clockwise as well, or anti-clockwise. Last thing I want to do is mount the motor and find out it's going the wrong way around, which is probably what a lot of people do. So my motor wants to go clockwise because it's mounted on the side. Actually, let me think. Is that right? Yeah, if it was the other way up, it would be going anti-clockwise, facing down. Just a minute. My drill goes clockwise. Hang on. That goes clockwise. So yeah, right, hang on. Where's that power thing? I'll check this flipping motor again. Where's that lead gone? Can't find the flipping thing. It's still plugged in. Ah, there you are. So I thought, well, I'll put that motor mount right next to the thing, and I'm thinking, before I attach this, let's make sure it's going to go the right way around. Oops. So I'm fighting about it. I haven't got my camera plugged in right now, so you'll just have to imagine what I'm doing. I'm just clipping wires onto this motor at the moment to check which way around it goes, because I was spinning it earlier and I can't remember now which way around it was going. Right, that's ground. And oh, I mean, look, it goes clockwise. Yay! That's a relief. So it's going the right way. I don't have to try reversing it. I don't want to be doing that. Okay, so the motor's going the right way around. That's really useful. Good. Right, so the motor it's going to work, so I can attach this motor on where I've placed it on the Sketchup file, which I haven't mounted it yet. I've got to put brackets and things, but that's a relief. I don't want to be putting this on and finding out what's going the wrong way around, because you can't reverse these particular motors that I was showing in the previous live stream. They've got the way they work, they've got a centrifugal switch on them, and I think there's some electronic circuitry in there as well, and you can't wire them backwards. I don't think you can anyway. I certainly wouldn't want to try it. I'll stick it on a meter and find out, because I'll just take some readings, because I can't dropping everything. Drop my magnifying glass on the floor. Just double check this, because some of these motors have got electronics in them, others haven't, but it's from the 80s, so it probably doesn't have anything like that. I've got a DC resistance of 51 ohms, that's pretty good. So it's got about 50 ohm DC resistance. Let's check the other way around. Right, so what we're saying, 49.3. Doesn't look like it's got electronics in it, because it would have a diode or something. It's the same. Right, doesn't look like, yeah, it's just purely mechanical, which is really good news, because it does mean that it could be wired backwards if I wanted to, but yeah, anyway, so if they've got those processors in them, it's not easy to wire them backwards. You've got to take them apart and reverse things inside. But this is cool. I don't have to do that. So what I'm looking at, I want to lock that, because I don't want to change it. But I'm going to make some attachment brackets to. Actually, what I need to do is. I've gone and hidden everything now. Just a minute. I went and hid everything, so I need to unhide this. Because I need to line things up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'll bring one of these canopies over. Edit group. I want that canopy. I'm just going to copy that. Oh, actually no, I'll just drag it over. I'll just put plus and drag a copy of that over. I want to stay on my axis. Well, if I want to stay on axis, I need to. Hang on a minute. I'll be alright. Find the axis. Where's my? Am I on the green axis? Yeah. I'm just bringing one over, a copy of that over. I'll just stick that there a minute. I've got to move it a bit more. I'm on the wrong side of this thing. Let's move that a bit further. I'm on green. Right. I need to go down because it's too high at the moment. I just need this as a reference, you know, when they're fitted together, because I need to make some brackets and I need something to refer to as a guide. Let's check this, see what the gap is. No, it's too close to that right now. So back a bit. Oh, actually, what's going on here? Let's see that. Get this. Oh, that's wrong. minute. This is difficult to do this. Good thing everything's grouped. Oh, what have we done here? Oh. Let's just go and hide that other thing again. Oh, oops, hang on a minute. Copy that. Group, I want that. Just cut that. I want to put it in a separate group. Hide that. Right, I've got it back. Right. Oh, phone's gone to sleep again. Alright, I'll just make sure I'm in the middle with this. One button. Looks like I'm in the middle. Yeah, I think I got in the middle. I always tell by the hole. Oh my god, first time I got it lucky, right in the middle. Oh, cool. Right, let's check. Should be a gap around there. I think that needs lowering a bit. Can't remember now. Right, I'll stick it about there. Let's check the spacing. Should be a space between that wall. Oh well, never mind, it's just a guide, it didn't have to be exact. Let's check the other side. The hole's lined up though, in the middle. So it should be right. Oh, no, it's not that, that's not the one. It's this hole that wants to be lined up. This has to be moved to the right actually. Oh, flipping autosave. Every time my autosave comes on I get the flipping hourglass. Right, so where am I? That needs to be moved up a bit. So, that's it. It should be better. Let's have a look inside because I'm trying to get this as close as possible really without it. It's too high up. Yeah. Right, let me just measure something. On the actual thing. about 11mm, so I basically want 11mm spacing between this flange here and this edge here, so let's check that. 11.7mm. Right, that's about right, it's near enough. Because when I'm making a bracket for this motor mount, I need to get the angles just right, otherwise it's going to be lopsided when it. So what I was thinking about doing was like a splayed out mounting bracket of some kind which I can just bond to the side of the existing canopies. Then I'd have to reprint everything, you see. Or some kind of screw fixture. Well, these walls of this these canopies are actually 3.2mm thick, so they're actually thicker than what I was saying earlier. I said 2mm, but actually 3.1mm, so pretty thick and chunky. That's to prevent anything from flying out, and you know, if the rotors was to fly apart, they won't be able to penetrate the plastic wall of this canopy, because it's a protective shield or guard. They don't go that fast anyway. So I'm just wondering if my live stream's working. I better check it. Oh, I need to put my throttle up. Yeah, it seems to be working. Sorry about the noise. Apparently I've got a bad capacitor in my computer, I don't know. Possibly. So we're waiting for Zero Fossil Fuel to come live today, but there's no sign of him yet. He must be out. Family matters, maybe. Right, so this is locked, right, and I'll probably need to lock this as well, and I won't accidentally go and mess it up. So what I've got to do is draw some mounting things. So what I was going to do is attach, but they won't be really attached, but I need to make something that will bridge over. I'm thinking about the best way of doing it. I have an idea. Right, let's edit this. So I've got to, oops. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a virtual circle. Well, a circle which I'm going to alter. On a flat edge up against there. Right, I've created what? Oh, damn! It's at the wrong height. Yeah. So, oh, hi. Hang on a minute. Select all connected. Well, let's move that up higher. Let's just bring that up along this edge. Right up to there. Right. I don't want all of the circle, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a line between there and there. Oh, I didn't join it on. Right, this is how I do I cheated it. Right, put some line on there. Now I've got it. Now I can get rid of the rest of it, which I don't want. Just wanted that bit there. And because I can now extrude that down, and I can attach that to this piece here. Actually, I'm going to extrude it up so that it's flush with this wall, so I'm going to pull it up same level as that. I hope it, oh, it's not level, is it? Is it level? Is it buggery? I think it's cockeyed. This is what happens. This is life. Right. So I'm gonna have to sort this out first. So select all connected. Oops, it is touching that. Damn it. Problem already. I've already got a problem. We'll have to go back because it's touching that, and I don't want it touching that, so undo. I'm going to have to do this again. Right, I'll just close this group. Close component. Right, I should have left that closed. I did it wrong. What I need to do is this one that's protected. I'm going to unlock it. I'm going to just put a temporary wall over here. Oh, I can't. Hang on. I've got to edit it first. Edit group. Ah, that's not worked either. Hang on a minute. Right, good. It's because I want to be at the same height. Now, close that group. Right, they're both grouped. Now, start again. I want to be in the middle of this. Oh, come on, it's still not on the same, still not the same height. Right, okay, that looks alright. Now repeat what I did last time. Missed it again. think. I'll find out when it erases. Oh, I've got it. I've got a good piece there. It saves me drawing it manually. Now I'm gonna group this piece. Make a group because it's not dead straight. Now edit this group. Bring it up to the same height as that. Yeah, it's a tilt, a bit of a tilt on it. So we're going to sort that out. So go to this edge. I can see the flipping edge. And I'm going to raise that up a bit to straighten it out. Oops. I think I got it. Ah, too far. Hang on a minute. Oh, where are you going? Oh, stupid thing. Oh. Where is it going? Stupid. Oh, I've got it in the wrong place. Escape. Ugh. Go back to this edge, I think. Right. Go right over to this edge and I'll try and adjust it. Go on the other. Oops. Where is it going? I don't want to move it that way. Oh, that's wrong. Why is it doing it that way? Ah, I need a brick. Hang on a minute. I need a brick. Right, I've got a brick. I'll tell you why in a minute. So I can get the axis right. Right, I'm gonna hold my shift key down, click on this edge, and now I'm fixed to that axis, the red axis. Now let's just sort this out. Should only go up and down now. Yeah. Got yeah, I think. It's not far off, it's a bit off still. That needs to be more perpendicular as well, so I need to sort that as well. So I'm going to go to this corner here. And I'm going to get that edge and move that back out a bit. Flipping autosave again. Right. Let's check. Let's measure the gap. It's 0.3 millimeters. .2 millimeters, so it wants to move in a bit. Oops, wrong. That should be perpendicular to it now. No, I've got the other axis to sort out. Oh, it's raining outside, I can hear it raining. Let's see, now this edge wants to be... I'll move that. I'm going to move this up against that wall. Right, it's up against that wall now. Let's have a look inside. It's poking through a little bit. Right, it's still not straight. That's better. Much better. I just need to back it out about. Actually, well, I don't need to back it out. I'll use the push tool, edit group. Let's push it. Oh, it won't push back because it's not on a taper. Damn it. Never mind, I'll cut that off. So what I'll do is I'm going to cut that piece down there. Right, so now I should be able to go inside, bring that down. Ah, didn't cut off, hang on. Undo. Just go to that bottom wall. Ah, I'll cut that off manually with a rubber. Hang on. Where's that freaking piece sticking out? That didn't work. What? Just a minute, undo that. Oh, it's got multiple faces on it, that's why. Just a minute. Maybe. Hang on. Why can't I see that freaking line I drew? I know what I'm going to do. Hang on a sec. Do hiding. Right, so close group. Right, I'm going to edit that component. I'm going to hide the top. That's better. I can see what I'm doing now. Right, I've just hidden the roof of that so I can see what I'm doing. That's weird. There's something wrong. What the hell's wrong with this? I'm going to undo that line I did. Hang on a minute. I have to go all the way back now. Right. Fine. I just want to insect that. I want to get that right. So. Well, that seems to work. Hang on. Right, that's trimmed that off. There's still a bit sticking through. How can that be? Hang on. I drew a line all the way along there. I'll just need to go again. It's just so important to get this bit right, because if it's not right, it'll be awkward later on. That line has not worked. Hang on a minute, let me think, what should I do? I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do that again. I'm going to go a bit further back. Measure a line from that wall. .1 millimeters. I'm going to draw a line along there. Right, got you. Right. And I'll extrude it when I've got this down. Finally, right, now extrude that to that face. I want to be on the face, that's it. Right, now I've got a good face match on there, which is important. Later on I'll be intersecting the faces, you see, and I want that to be attached properly. I'm not worried about the rest of it. Now I can start to play around with this. Right, I'll bring that down. Oh, hang on a minute, what's that? I think I left something behind. Yes, I have. Hang on a minute. What's this? What the hell is this? Oh, blooming heck. When I was undoing stuff, I must have left out the flipping this thing. I must have left that there. I'll just erase that. Yeah, it's gone now. Bloody thing. Oh! Hang on a minute. Undo. I've left the boundary lines. Right, that's gone now. Okay, I think I'm back to normal. I need to find out for sure, so I'm gonna hide. Hide. Yeah, I've got rid of all that other stuff, it's not there now, so. Right. Right, I need a shape on here now. Oh, actually I'm going to bend that around it. I'm going to bend it. Try to anyway. It could get messy, but we'll find out. Ah, where's my box? It's over there. So I want my box over here. My reference box. Right, I need that edge there because I want to go along this axis. Let's have a look. Oh, that's not working the way I wanted. Undo that. Oh yeah, I know why. I need a line to break that down. 11 millimeters from that point. That should be separate now. Oh, it's not. Stop picking lines in mid-air, there's no wonder. It's still in mid-air. Anyway, I won't draw from the line then. Just want to be on this surface, not on the freaking line. Why is that line going in mid-air? I just don't know. On the blue axis. It's just a rough guide, it's not important. Three guides. Right, this should be... That is separate now. What about the other one? That's separate, yeah, good. I should be able to move that. I just want the edge. Yeah, it works. Right, I've got that curled around it, look. A bit. And I extrude that back a bit. Oh, I can't really. Oh, yes I can. If I just draw another line down. I'll show you what I'm doing later. I just want that corner edge to be up against that wall. Right. What I'm going to do is fill these gaps in later. I'm just trying to shape this myself manually. And right. It's always tricky when you're doing complicated shapes. It's really fiddly. And all I have to do, you see, is put a line between these 2 points here. Fill it in like that. And go at the bottom. I fill that end in, and now I can rub that out. Like that. And I'm starting to see the formation of a bracket, basically. Oh, I've got some crap on here, hang on. Saw something. Oh, it's that line. Get rid of that. Now I've got to do the other end. I just want that edge. I use my reference box to move that in a straight line. That's about right. Could do to move removed a bit more. Let's see. No, not on work. I need another line. About there. Somewhere. As I said, it doesn't have to be critical because I'm filling that area in anyway, so just back this out to that wall. And join that up to that. Right, I'm starting to get my bracket formed. When I've done this bracket, I'll make a copy of it and I'll move it down onto this section in the middle, so there's two brackets, and these brackets will be printed separately, and I will simply glue them or acetone them onto the motor holder thing, and then I can either use screws to mount them onto the side, or I could use some kind of elastic band or something around there to strap it on, like a strap. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. But if I'm going to use a strap, I'll have to make a hollow thing all the way through where I can put a piece, like a band of some kind, or some string to tie it on. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet, but all I want is the brackets right now. Otherwise it means I've got to make a ring that goes all the way around, and that's another thing I can do. I can simply make a ring that will attach itself onto this piece here, and then that's another way of doing it, like just a ring that clips on. But the trouble with that, the ring idea, is that I'd have to mount it so the first ring goes on first. I have to mount the motor onto this drum at the bottom. Then I'd have to fit the other drum on the top, but then I can't get it on because the thing's in the way. So yeah, that's why I was thinking about the rings originally. I was thinking about a ring system, but yeah, it's too complicated. Too much messing about. So I don't need to bond that onto this thing. I could just do one bracket actually and print it, then and print two of them and stick them on manually. But I want to smooth this sign out, this edge out. This edge out is a little bit too sharp for me. So what I'll do is I'll put a line between there and there, like that. And just extrude that down. Oops, wrong one. There, pull that down. Oops, I can't see now. Down to this edge. Right, that's it. I've got some phantoms left behind inside. Right, that's better. I'll take that sharpness out there as well with this. We're getting there. Yeah, I could have printed this as one piece, you know, with the motor mount, the motor holder, and the brackets, but then it would require support material, and it's a waste of plastic. So it's just as easy to stick them on. Plus, I can adjust them and align them and get them. It would be better that way if I just stick them on later. I can drill the holes in as well later. I don't have to put, if I don't want to put holes in now, I don't need to do, I can just drill them out. So this is basically about 3.7 millimeters thick. About 3mm thick on that side. But I'm not worried about what it looks like, it's just to hold the damn thing. Right, let's bring that cover back. Edit group component, view, hidden, unhide. Right, that's back. Actually, I can get rid of this block of mine up. Select. Oh, I'll just move it. Make it into a group. Move that reference block. It's just for me to get a straight axis off, really. Right, so it's starting to look. This is annoying me now. I'm just going to hide it. So I want two of these. So there's no reason for me to measure this again, because the actual diameter of this between this side and that side is the same as it is from this one between that side and this side, so they're basically the same. But I want to position them manually when I assemble it anyway, so before I stick them on. Oh, my chat's gone to sleep again. It's pouring down outside. I'm just going to go and see if I can load the chat on the phone. Oh, that's weird. Hang on. Stupid. I've got to mute that. Oops. Oh, stupid thing. Hang on. I'm struggling with this app. Well, at least the chat seems to work. Anyway, it's time for me to go and put kettle on while I'm having another think about this, because yeah. So I'm gonna put the kettle on to make a brew and have a think. I need to hide everything else actually. Hide that, because I want to check this bracket on the back and underneath. Looks good. Looks okay. Unhide the other stuff again. I'll just unhide it again. Yeah, I think that'll work. I'll just print 2 of them brackets out. They won't take long to print, you see, if I just print them on their own. I'll be back in a minute. my friend was saying that they've had heavy rains in USA, and what I'm a little bit suspicious about is the fact that it's raining in Panama as well, and in the United States, and it's raining over here in England as well. How comes it's raining everywhere? This is what you call weather modification. So the globalists have decided, oh, let's make it rain everywhere all tonight, because it's not normal. It's just not normal to have it raining everywhere all at the same time. Doesn't make sense. Nature doesn't work like that. At least not when I was young. Right, so I've got one of these brackets now. If I copy that, oh, I've hidden my block. I need my block back. Damn it! Hang on. Where's my block? It's here. Unhide. Right, so I want to copy that. Actually, I need to flip this around. My block wants rotating now because I want a longer edge. Just a minute. So if I just rotate that 90 degrees. I want to copy that. Copy and go down this edge. Stay on the edge. Press my shift key just so I don't slip. And you can see I've got two now. And that's where the other one will be. I got a bit too far down actually, so what I'll do is I'll use this other one now. I might want to go up a bit, so I'll use that edge there. And go up a little bit, and there we go. Oh, I want to go a bit more. Right, I've gone too far up now. That's it. Right, there's a reason why I'm not using the edge of the component I'm moving, because every time you do that, that's a bit like using the reference of the object. You can't use a reference of something that's moving already, because it moves and then everything goes called bonkers. I've tried that before. It doesn't work. Doesn't work very well. Anyway, so I've got two attachment brackets there. I think two's enough. This motor's not going to have a lot of stress on it, so. And now I'll click on those two and make a new group, so they're both in a group now, and I can basically move both of them together now if I want to. So anyway, I only want one of these, so I'm going to edit. I'm going to export that. Motor bracket. Right. I actually think I need this motor as well. Just a minute. Motor holder. Export STL. Right, export it as motor holder. Right, I can get those printed. and that can disappear again. Hide it. Yeah, I think that'll work. Oh, there's only one thing I haven't done. I don't know if anyone's noticed, but I haven't got an adjustment for the belt. I have not got an adjustment for the belt. I'll just get rid of that false thing I put in before. So how do I adjust the belt? Good question. Well, because these brackets are attached to the side of this drum, in theory I could simply put packing underneath to. I've got some belts that are all different sizes, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to have a belt that's going to fit. But yeah, I really need to get the pulleys on here just to see how it's going to go together. So where's my pulleys gone? There's my pulleys. So let's get my pulleys. Let me just copy those to. God, I've got so many components on this in this file. It's getting really clumsy. It's starting to get a little bit bloated. Right, I need to rotate these. And guess what? I need my frigging block again. Hang on a minute. So I need to reorientate these pulleys. So what I'm going to do is click on those two, click on my face, and I'm going to go 90 degrees. Right, now I've got to put the big pulley on where the little motor goes, which is that one. So that pulley will be somewhere over here. I'm going to look through the bottom of the motor because I can line it up more easily. So if I go into the bottom of the motor like this, that won't be far off. Now I need to bring that pulley down. So there's the pulley. It's a big pulley because I'm gearing up. Instead of gearing down like you normally do, I'm actually having to gear up. So the small pulley actually goes, because this motor I'm using has got a lot of torque on it. So this pulley will go over the top of there where the shaft will be. So I'm going to go on the back of there. And I'm going to drag that along with his face, stop, go back. And again. Oh, it's starting to appear. There we go. Right, let's have a look. Trying to get lines centered. Right, I think that's about right. You'll want the height adjustment. Got on this line here. I've got this line's not dead straight, but it's good enough. About there. There's a shaft over there, so So yeah, pulley, you get a rough idea what it's going to look like now. I had to rescale these pulleys earlier to adjust them, and let's check the top view. Yeah, I think that's pretty close. I'd say that's pretty damn close. Can't get much closer than that. Right, so I think that's the end of the live stream. I've got to do some mod printing. I'll hide that box again because... Oh, wrong one. Hang on, what was that I just hid? Oh, that's my other rectangle. I've got two rectangles now, haven't I? Well, this is getting nuts. That other rectangle can disappear. I've got this one as it is. Right. I'll hide that one as well. So anyway, there's the approximate assembly of the rotor mount and pulley system, which I'm going to be using once I've got it all printed out. And yeah, I also left a magnet in the actual motor pulley, but unfortunately that's going to measure the RPM of the motor, and it's not going to measure the RPM of the rotor system, which we really want. Well, I thought, well, I'm going to have a problem getting a magnet in there. Let's see, can I get a magnet in there to measure the RPM? Well, let me just find out. I might be able to do a bit more work here. Just a minute, let's measure. Now the minimum magnets I've got, are fairly smallest. The ones that I could use are about, what, 10 millimeters diameter. 10 millimeters diameter. Well, let's see. That's 7 millimeters across there. No, I can't get a magnet in there. Not a 10 millimeter magnet. No. Maybe I can get a smaller magnet in there, but it might not be strong enough to operate the RPM detector thing. So I don't think, you see, this actual pulley only measures about 19 millimeters across, right? And there's no way I'm going to get. Let's just see. Hang on a minute. Oh, I might get a 10 millimeter magnet, but it's going to structurally weaken it so much. It's not worth it. It's better if I just put a magnet on the other end of the drive shaft and monitor the RPMs on that side, which is probably what I'll do. What I could do is have another pulley on the other end of the drive shaft. So let's just go here a minute. So if I unhide that, so the motor drive system is basically on this end. I won't need that anymore because I'm not using direct drive anymore. So let's just edit. Let's just hide that. Oh, have I hidden too much of it now? Oh, yes I did. Edit group. I just want to hide. Hang on. Just want to hide. Oh, wrong one. Edit component. Just want to hide those two. Right, that's it. So the motor mount pulley system will be on this side, but the drive shaft will come out the back, and I can, well, you know, there's another this thing on the end, this thing over here. I don't know if I'm going to have enough drive shaft to attach a magnet on, but we'll figure it out later on. I'll figure something out. Or there might be enough drive shaft coming out there might be enough drive shaft sticking out this end anyway to attach another pulley just with a magnet on it, which is probably what I'll do. I'll just what I'll do is I'll print 2 of these pulleys. I'll have one large pulley on the motor that drives everything. I'll have a small pulley and another one of these pulleys over on top of the small pulley, and then that will have the magnet in it, which I can use as my RPM sensor. So that's probably what I'll do. But this pulley itself is just a bit too small to actually get a magnet in. So yeah, I think that's it for now. Nothing much of interest really. It's like watching paint dry, but I suppose if you're interested in watching Sketchup. And thank you for watching. Oh, I'll put a different screenshot on. Yeah, there we go. That's it for now.